Everyone, Andy, and welcome back to another British story more showcase. Now today we'll be continuing with the food expansion mod. Well, the last time I already featured the biggest mod that is requirement for this one. That is culinary artillery. So if you haven't watched it yet, you should check out on the previous video, of course. So now today I'm just gonna guide you through with some basics food, obviously. And so as you can see, we have all the ingredients. And oops, I forgot to put down these guys as well. We do need them later on. And yeah, I do also have to set this thing up, of course. So now we will start with this thing, which is the egg. Well, if you want to cook anything first, learn how to cook an egg first, obviously. And so for the egg, of course, you would need the well, which you need one raw egg and 0.5 liters of water, which for some reason I do forgot to get this one as well. You do need normal waters, things like sea water, hot water, or any kinds of water will work. Obviously. Oops. Okay, so I already got some water in here from the previous episode, so I just wanna boil it up immediately. So as you can see, this one is boiling up, and we'll create 4 boiled chicken egg. Meanwhile, of course, while waiting for the egg, we'll just go on with the next one, which is the pickle egg. Now we will need some vinegar. What do I always for some of these guys? Oh yeah, a barrel. Okay. Yeah, they do kind of change the texture as I shown previously. So now I'll just put, of course, put some vinegar, 10 liters of vinegar, and now we're going to put 20 of them. I think I messed up with the ratio. I do think so. Oh, I need boiled egg, not raw eggs. Oops, sorry. And now, we're already done. And now we got some raw chicken egg. And the same thing, you can store it for up to 5 days, and we'll have 160 saturation, of course. Saturity. Or anything. So now, if we put the boiled chicken egg into this, we will have 4 pickled chicken egg after 14 days. Of course, we'll just put it here, and then we'll skip it up later on because I have a lot of fresh ingredients here, obviously. So that is for some pickled egg. Before water glasses egg, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna need another barrel, obviously. So now, oops, I think, yeah, let's just go get some fresh barrel instead, of course. So now you will need some lime, I think. No. Yes, like a lime. Right. Okay, there we go. So now you just put some 10 liters in here, and now I will just put some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 eggs. And now you can shelter it for 28 days, obviously. Now I'm just gonna put this one aside. Now just put this thing off, and we'll do 2 separate batches. So this is the first one. Obviously now we'll get this version, water glass chicken egg, and now we have 7 days. And now if I put it in here, now we can actually still put the same lime again for the preservation. Obviously that is with the egg of all the ingredients, of course. So now, okay, let's just put things up in here. And now let's just move up to the next one, which is let's just put this bottle of syrup here. I'll use it later on, or maybe not. So now we have some bread. Well, you know, so what does the bread do? Obviously, so normally if you want to use some fried stuff, you can I have 2 choices. You can turn breadcrumbs into turn breadcrumbs from small bread you can use for macaron, but since I thought I haven't set up yet, so we just go to survival mode, and now just gonna put 2 up here pretty quick, and now we've got 8 pieces of breadcrumbs from. Of course, you can get 1 from each, get 4 from each one of the bread, and of course, portal orders spawn in. I hate that. So what you can do with this one is that you can either eat them for some reason, like what? Like if you eat this thing, it will have better life preservation and actually last longer. Like, what? Where is that balancing? Alright, I will not question that. So you got breadcrumbs, which you can use for anything, like you can making soup, you can feed out some crops, obviously, and especially you can use for fry stuff, which we'll get to it later on. So now the next thing I wish featuring you is candied fruit. So in order for you to make some candied fruit, you will need a fruit and a corresponding syrup. So you'll need syrup before the fruit, so that you can make a candied fruit. It depends on what you want to make, but remember you need some of them. So you can see here we got some candy apple, which can actually preserve for 1.5 years, which is a lot. And as you can see, it does recover your health. So it's also a good option when you don't find a lot of herbs running around to make. And maybe you can save space, like you can also recover while both bars, NG and health bar, which is very convenient, I would say. Oh, oops, so span is actually running out of it. Yeah, and we need a lit one. This one's already one gold as hell. Okay, there we go. So now what are we going to do next? So that was the candied fruit, and now let's go to this one. So now normally if you make a fruit or such like this, and we do need a bucket to kind of hold all the juice, cannot waste any one of them now. Oops, damn it. And where is raspberry juice? And no. For some reason it just kind of disappears really. Okay, so I think I do have to. Okay, now let's squeeze this thing out. I mean, it's going quite weird for me sometimes. Yeah, it's just going to keep squeezing it until this thing actually dries out, obviously. Okay. So, oh yeah, I'm holding a battle. Oh. No wonder it doesn't work. I'll borrow this, thank you. Okay. No, just do this again. Alright. My bad. I mean, this hasn't been quite a while since I featured this mod again. It is. Wait. Is it because I doesn't add too much stuff in here and it just didn't work or something? Like what? Is it because of it, or did I do something wrong? What? Is it because wait, sorry. Put them after using fruit, place of fashion, the crafting kit. There's some sort, yeah. Fresh for 40 days. Okay. That'll be good. Weird. So as you can see, we got some dehydrated apple, which can fresh for actually 40 days, but we will need sometimes we have to dry up. So meanwhile, we're just going to put these guys aside, and now we start to the show. Now the next thing I want to feature is, well, fried food. So as you can see, what a whole bunch of kinds of meat in here. We got Kir version, normal version, like, and red meat nuggets sort. So so for Kir red meat, for those who doesn't know, you will need two pieces of 2 salt and 1 raw red meat for 1 Kir red meat, obviously. And for the nuggets, well, all you need to do is just use a knife. Like, use a knife or cleaver. It all depends on you, obviously. So yeah, so you can use a knife or a cleaver. Depends on what you have, obviously. So, and for the smashed red meat, well, you will need a hammer or a stone or any kind of a rolling pin, depends on what you have in your inventory. So now for to fry these guys up, you would need a cook some of these guys up, obviously. So I mean it's quite some time for me now. So, just a honey of food. No, oh yeah, I almost forgot about this. So now just need 1 liter of this, and 1 bag of flour, breadcrump. Okay, there we go. So now we're just going to use the normal one. Like, as you can see, like you have to hold it up. And now we've got a spelt red meat. So what needs to do next? You will need oil. I mean, yeah, I will feature this thing up in the next episode, obviously. But I did something wrong or something. Right. Guys, I think I messed up something else. I do believe. What did I miss? Food oil. Okay, how about I use lard instead? This okay, let's just put in here. I think I messed it up of some sort. Oh, need it. Oh. Oh, I get it. Okay, now I'm just gonna unlock this and this. Oh, okay. Sorry for wasting your time. I mean, oops. So now with that. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there's some. Yeah, this kitchen doesn't work for some reason. Anyway, now just put this thing aside, and now we wait for a breaded rice meat or stuff. And well, it's already night. Let's put that. Boom. There we go. Okay. Oh wait. Um. Oh. I might even worse mistake at that. So normally, if you cook anything in a fire pit, anything like even fried meat, normal meat or stuff, you will get a charred version, which even though it does kind of store stuff longer, however, it wouldn't get that much kind of food inside this one. Okay, okay. So now we're just gonna for fast meat. Now we just need to get an oven. Oops, like this is one of that stuff I even said in my video in my Modest Survivor series long time ago, but I forgot that. So now I will need some firewood. There we go. And now what to next? A torch. So normally if you play this mod and you don't have any kind of oven, all the time when you use a fire pit to cook your food, it will just become charred, like all the time. No matter what kind of stuff you put with it, it'll just charred up. So now we just want to this finish burning, which is going to take some years to do it. So now we've got some dehydrated apple, so 2% dry, obviously, and do mention that you don't. If you can see, you got some drying rate in the container, 0.25. So now I need to put this thing out. So yeah, this is going to take quite some time for this thing to kind of blow up. So now we just gonna wait.
A few moments later.
Alright, so now finally this thing is up, and it's quite dark right now, so I'm just gonna put this meat up. Yeah, as you can see, the temperature is just rising up extremely quick. And also I want to mention this thing up because I almost forgot about it. Where is it? I think it's on this. So now, if you want actually age any kinds of meat, well, you have things like bush meat, poultry, or red meat. You have to a set amount of days, depends on where you put them. Of course, and you have this kind of meat right here. We got some aged bush meat, aged poultry, and aged red meat. And if you're wondering why there isn't any kind of nutrition stat, it is because after you put them down from the meat rack, you will need to use a knife or a cleaver to cut all the brown parts away, and you have a prepared meat. And after that, you can use any kinds of just do a kind of stuff. You can cook it immediately, fry it, all depends on you. But of course, the difference between them and the normal meat is that normal meat you have to use them immediately. For aged meat, you can delay the time quite some time later on, but after that you still have to cook them, because when you kind of cut the part away, they will start. And actually, if you put them down, they will start to kind of pick up. They will have the same kind of time set. Now, as you can see, the meat is already part baked, and you can see the change in color, of course. Oops, I think I put too quick. this one. Okay, so now we're just gonna keep baking this one until they are fully baked, but also don't kind of just walk out and ignore it. Always just all the time just spend burning all the wood for the clay oven to kind of heat up to 200 degrees Celsius. That is the maximum one. Or just send it to chart, which you just waste a lot of time to make it to recharge, which is just basically putting your meat in that fire pit, which is just sadly the same thing, obviously. My bad. Just kind of accidentally pressing my right mouse button, of course. There's something you kind of hate the most. For me, I would say this thing, like waiting for something to finish baking in the clay oven is just torturing. Like it's so damn long. Like it's the slowest of them all. Even this thing, these guys right here, is even quicker than putting your food in the clay oven. But however, you want maximum nutrition, yeah, you have to put this thing in here. Like it's not very it's not very rewarding when it comes to time for you to cook this kind of normal food. But then again, you just get a huge boost in nutrition, which will increase your health, obviously. So I think you have a lot of clay oven lying around. Yeah, like you can make a lot of it. And finally, as you can see, we got ourselves some tender edge red meat and some fried flax meat. And for some reason, wait, don't you tell me. It should be based on what you use. I think, yeah. Actually, if you use any kind of syrup, actually, I think we just have some small push. So since I get this from the creative inventory, it would give you that push. So, oops. Anyway, I'm just enjoying my food and which is the time, obviously. Oh, boom! There we go. And so that's it for today's video. Of course, took me quite some time to do this, make another video, but it's always a wait, obviously. So thank you all for those who've been supporting me, and of course you want to try the mod links in the description. And if you like this video, be sure to press that like button. That'll be heavily appreciated. And also, if this is your first time watching me, be sure to press the subscribe button for more vintage story video. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.